It's not a fancy projector. It wasn't expensive. Actually came from the As Seen on TV store here in Canada. And yeah, I used to work there. That was the last one. They didn't sell it anymore, and I bought it. We are starting a crafting project today. Yes, as you can also see, the tree is up. So I am decorating my house early, and like in the one video just recently, I said there's a reason for a lot of the things I'm doing early, and we'll get about that here right shortly. But what I wanted to do with you guys was to make another one of those trees like I have out front, the ones that we actually made the bows with. But I have discovered that these bigger tomato cages are just terrible because the bottom ring fell off of every single one of them. So I'm gonna have to do this a totally different way, and I'm really hoping it's gonna work. I'm gonna go collect everything, but I think I have an idea we can get this to work. Let's go and play. So this is our trunk, and the way it would have worked is this would get trimmed to the proper length, and the cage would sit on it. But I don't have a ring. So what I'm thinking is that I'm going to cut this piece of wood into 3 pieces, drill 3 little holes for the legs, and hope that it works. So I'm gonna go give this a shot. I'll be back. Okay. I have 3 pieces of wood. Now I'm hoping that I put the holes big enough for these. Let's find out. Woohoo! That worked. I think I might have made these too long. Alright, I might have to cut these smaller. Yep, alright. Well, that one's already on. I'm gonna cut these 2 smaller. I'll be back. There we go, 2 smaller pieces. All right, now I'm gonna try and get these on the other 2 legs. Literally just kind of wiggling them on. Well, it's gonna be slightly lopsided. Oh well. All right, turn. There we go. Oh, okay, so maybe I made that one a little bit too short. Well, that's upsetting. All right. It'll look a little weird, but it'll work. Next job, we have to drill these down with some good wood screws. Pilot hole time. Yeah, so this wood is extremely hard. So I probably should have just put the bits in and went from there. Screws in, I meant. There we go. All right, I'm not gonna do that again. We're just gonna use the screws. One down. Well, I had to plug the battery back in, but they're actually in there. It's not going to come out. Well, that is far from pretty. I've got 2 screws that I stripped, but that's okay. I also put a couple of nails in each piece just to give it that extra. Now these will come out. Now this one does keep coming out, but the wire is actually so strong that I can't bend it. I might ask Fred to bend it, I should say, when we're done. So the next thing we have to do is actually zip tie the top. It's gonna be like TP'd, but there's kind of no way around that. But they kind of have to overlap that little bit, because if they don't, you'll never keep it together. And I know zip ties aren't pretty. There's probably other ways to do this so it looks pretty. But for me, this works. There we go. Yay! Well, it's not perfect. Not going to be either. Okay, woohoo! So, we've got fake garland. I'm kind of really hoping that the ones that I bought are enough. These things are 8 feet long, so I'm hoping it's actually enough. And I also bought one of those fake poinsettia garlands. It's only for some color. So now here at the dollar store in Canada, these guys were $4.75 each. Now when I made the little ones out front, I'm pretty sure they were like $2.50. And the reason why I get the dollar store ones is because they are super, super wiry. And the end of all of them has a handy little hook. Which, come to think of it, these 2 screws might come in handy. Look at that, it fits over the screw head. Yay! Alrighty guys, let's see if I have enough garland to go all the way up this taller tree. So it's actually not that bad to put on, because like I said, it's wiry. So you just use the garland itself to hold it on. It's like ridiculously easy. Let's move away from the Christmas tree a little bit. There we go. And then as you go around, you just kind of work your way up. Now I'm going to wrap the top of that on there so it's kind of hanging. I might actually have to get more. This is only the first one and we've only gone around once. Yikes. 8 feet is not as long as you would think, I guess. Now this is a really tall ring tree, so I'm actually, like I said, suspending it. So I'm really hoping that this will work out. One down. He's not going to be as full as I was hoping, but we haven't fluffed it up yet either. Okay, so this one is basically going to go around the ring. All right, and now we will start hanging it again. Just barely make it. There we go. This one's going to be a pretty empty one, it looks like. I should have got one more. But I can put other things in here to fill it up. I might have to put this on the floor. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to the top. So this is why I buy the wire garlands, because you can attach it to the cage, which I think is absolutely the way to go. It looks like we have enough. It's not as full down here as I would really want it to be, but like I said, we haven't fluffed it up yet, so let's see. There we go, last one. I'm gonna put this one at the top and work my way down. Alrighty guys, I gotta put this on the floor. There we go, now I can see what I'm doing. So that's what I did. I put the loop here and then I just wrapped it around. That just gives us a little bit more stability. This one where it gets a little trickier because there's no other ring in the middle. Do I have enough for one more? There should be enough for one more. Oh, I have enough for one more. Yay. All right. Yeah, I definitely would have been better off with one more garland. Oh, well. You coming to explore there, Yuki, huh? What you doing? All right, I'm going to spend some time fluffing this up and see if we can make it look better. It's not perfect, that's for sure, but so far so good. All right, I'm going to go and get the lights, which I should have been charging up, but I didn't, because that takes common sense. Little LEDs. See? Ta-da! So they do have some charge already, which is nice. Okay, so to attach the lights, everybody, I'm quite literally just wrapping one of the, what do you call them, fronds around the wire here and there. because it does get windy here, so I want to make sure the lights don't actually shift too much. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how she looks. Yeah, these lights, they're not fully charged, so they're not very bright, but I can see where they are. That's the important part. So, what do you think? So far, so good? I mean, the lights, they're not perfect yet because they still need to charge up. But I'm going to start messing around with that poinsettia because that'll probably fill in some of these holes. Yuki, you hit that camera, kitten. Yuki was trying to see what we were doing. You know, I might go back and get another one of these if there's any left. Are you guys sitting there watching me do all this, kitties, huh? I have a couple of crazy little girl kitties on the stairs deciding that it's time to play. What are you two doing up there? That banging you hear are two little girls up there batting at each other. Oh, crazy cats. I'm just gonna put it aside. We're gonna get another garland and then we're gonna finish this tree up. It's very, very bright out here. So last night when Freddie got home, wow, it is so bright. I ran right to the dollar store and got, I'm gonna put this, where am I gonna put you? There we go. I went and got more poinsettias. And when I got home, I realized they weren't the same. So these are the ones I had, and these are the ones I got. So I ended up kind of, I don't know, corkscrewing them? I have no idea. Check it out. Cat fur. Go figure. Well, I am not a great crafter, but hey, I probably should have put a bow on that. That looks a little empty, doesn't it? Maybe I'll move this one. I can just slide it. I'm gonna move that one around. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, so first of all, I should also say, ignore all of this. It is officially died back completely. So we're gonna get out here early next week and cut all these back. And this is the reason why I had to wait so long. Is because the peony, I won't cut this at all until I know for sure he's dead. See? Because if I don't, it won't come back. And the good thing about all this sunshine is Jerry down there, he was starting to look a little dim. Yeah, so now that the sun's shining again, finally, Jerry will charge all up down there and he'll look good. So that's it for the outside. I guess I'm done getting ready for Christmas. Wow. All right, guys, so that is my tomato cage Christmas tree. Like I said, I got the two little ones. The big one, I probably should have got one more garland. So, and that cage, it's not a great cage. So that one's probably only gonna last one season. So I'll see if I can get a bigger cage next year and I'll just redo it again. Because, yeah, that cage is terrible. You would think if you spend that much money on a tomato cage, it would last more than a season, which it didn't. The top ring on all those big green cages that I have, all broke. And the idea of drilling the little holes was a great idea, but they keep coming out. So, yeah. That one just doesn't look good. So I think we're gonna make a new one next year. But for this year, whoops, brightness. So for this year, we have a new one. Alrighty, so you guys have seen the lights on the garage. You've seen the lights out in the yard. The outside is decorated. We don't do a lot. I just try and make it look cute because I have fun. I like it. So that's it for Christmas decorating. We will see you guys soon. Have a great day. Go ahead, click that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time as we do our Simpler life here on PEI. Bye for now.